Hey, I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Herbert out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a gain of 6.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Let's go!
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On the move to his left. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 18 yards to pick up there. 2nd and 1. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. Let's go. 91. 51, Mike, 51. I'm coming for you.
They go play action here on 1st down. Finding some room at midfield. This one caught by Ridley. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Swat it. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Herbert. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
First down, Saints.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah,
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, ball's out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And that'll set him back 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. From the gun, Nix. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nix. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Defense.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man left, man left.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On 2nd down, it's Freeman, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Nix. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. He goes underneath to Freeman. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Gets it off to Freeman.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw on 3rd down, Herbert.
Come on, fellas. 51 to Mike. All day, baby. All day, all day, all day. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Next is pass. Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete.
Tie that left, tie that left.
It's
4 down, 4 down.
Watch
10, come on, watch 10, watch 10.
Next is pass.
On the set.
Intended
You
for
got it.
Marquez
You
Valdez
got it.
Scantling.
You got it.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. You can't block me.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Number 24.
You already ready?
50
plant.
Devin White.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line. The quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah!
Devin White on the tackle.
4 down, 4 down. Only 50,
Third and 2.
Run.
Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you. Here we go.
It's a gain of
60 Pittsburgh.
Brings up
Hey.
fourth down.
Hey, Rihanna.
and
Got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down.
Nixon's pass.
Keep playing hard.
Intended for Julio.
15,
Incomplete.
69.
It's a
Coming, I'm
turnover
coming.
on down.
Ready?
Alvin Kamara on the carry for New Orleans. 1-yard gain.
Check. Tight
Brings
right.
up
Tight
second
right.
and
Tight right.
9.
Solo out there. Check the outside leg.
45-yard line.
Easy. Go. Easy. Here we go. Watch 7. Watch 7. Draw!
Brady Jarrett on the stop. Taken down at the 42.
Your trip is here. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Turner's pass. Incomplete from the contact. It's now fourth down. Thomas Morstead on the punt for the Saints. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
30 base. Coming. Snap. All day. Hey, Juicer.
It's a gain of 11.
Kill. Turn
And the
up.
Falcons first down. Number 24, Devontae Freeman.
That's what you said. Ready? 94.
Down by
Shift.
Taylor.
Watch the shift. Watch the
It's a
shift.
gain of
Stop.
7. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Jackrabbit. Come on.
Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
60 outlaw.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Hey.
line.
4 down.
Brings up third and 1.
Go now. 70. Indy. 55 to Mike. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Pick the edge. Shoot. On the ball. Come on.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, Jet to the ball. Jet to the ball.
To Devontae Freeman.
Single.
Nixon's pass. Intended for
60
Devontae
yard.
Freeman. Incomplete.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Third down
Move.
and
Be dribble.
4.
Be dribble. Check. There we go. Come on,
It's a
set.
gain of
18
18.
game. 58, right there.
That's another.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Show me that. Show me that. Ready. 8 beats. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
10 yards on the pickup.
On the
It's second and
Down.
2.
50. Plant.
The Saints 18-yard
Hey,
line.
let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Ready? Ready. Here we go. 18 Gator. I got him. Check 52. Let's go.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Ready?
A gain of 5.
55.
Brings up
Hey, eat.
second and 5.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Nix's pass. Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Everyone's got 4. 4 down. I got 86. I got 86.
Holding. Offense.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4. Run!
Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 55. Mike, 54.
Got D. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3 down.
Shoot.
We got this.
That's the end of the first half, with the score all time. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans. The Falcons take over first and 10
Let's go.
at their own 31-yard line.
Send logo.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch twist. Watch it. Run. Go.
Number 24, Devontae Freeman, the ball
30
carrier.
base.
Sam Hubbard on the
55.
tackle.
Right there in the
A
middle.
gain of
55.
a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Run.
Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
Set, ready?
Tackle made at the 38-yard
Get it,
line.
boys.
That's a gain of 6.
Ready?
Brings up third and
Big
3.
river.
Let's go. Let's do this.
A gain of 9 yards.
Go.
First down.
90 boys.
I got one.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Run. I got him.
Tito Smith.
Go now. 60 outlaw.
Sean Lattimore on the
Nice hit,
tackle.
boy.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ready?
second and 5 at the 47-yard line. Devontae Freeman,
Easy work.
ball carrier.
70. Indy.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle.
Mike 51.
It's a
Mike
gain of
51.
2. Brings up third
Go.
and 3.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's a gain
Come
of
on, set.
14 yards.
60 or.
That's
Pass.
another.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Tito Smith, the ball carrier.
Ready. 18
Brought
gator.
down just past the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line. Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
Right there.
Sam Hubbard on the tackle.
Day, baby.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
3 buzz.
Hit it.
Nix's pass, intended for Devontae Freeman, incomplete. It's fourth down. Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
All day, baby, let's go! Let's go!
Here we go. 50, plant. 55.
Silver! Deuce! Five. Outfit! Let's go! Come on, run to the ball! You gotta run out!
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line. Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Get ready!
Running down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Hit it.
54! Mike's 54!
Get that quarterback, D-line. Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
One set, eyes up, one set.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 43-yard line. Herbert's pass.
Good work, let's go.
Complete to
60
Michael
Pittsburgh.
Thomas.
Watch Avery
It's
Freeman.
a gain of 10.
Set up.
First down.
Big Griffin.
Run.
Alvin Kamara the ball carrier.
15.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line. Herbert's pass. Complete
Let's go.
to 32. It's a gain of 20.
Set.
First
Head
down,
over.
New Orleans.
All day, every day, any day.
Ready?
Here we go, run the mic. Watch one. He can't hang. He's not gonna get me.
Michael Thomas.
Ready? 30 base.
8 yards on the pickup.
Yeah.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more like coming.
Kamara on the carry. Marcus Joyner.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Go. 10-2 stop.
Check, watch 54.
Hey, check. Get.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Saints 17.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Target.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing on first down. Nix, and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. On second down, Freeman. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. On third down, Nix. And that will be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Off play action. Herbert. And his throw is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Around the NFL, 3rd quarter now up in Seattle. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mike 55, Mike 55. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
60 Pittsburgh. 55. It's our field. It's our field.
To throw on 2nd down. Nix. This complete to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Nix. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
2nd and 5. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw. Nix. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Coming to you.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll get nothing out of that one. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career. All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Looking to throw. Nix looking downfield for Jones. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Nix. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
60 Pittsburgh. Watch right, watch right, watch right.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to regain the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Back to throw. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 now. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Back to throw. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll look to throw. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
He's back to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Saints 31. Falcons.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard, 23 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Back to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
2nd and 1. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Saints, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.